Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Barca Man Show. All the news of Barcelona, all the transfers. We have another show right now. We have another interesting topic we want to discuss. I want to discuss actually, and that is a young man, I believe, 19 or 20 years old. His name, Malcolm, and he's a Brazilian player. He is a very, very interesting pick that Barcelona has just bought not too long ago. Maybe hours ago that just happened. But this is a very interesting pick because Willian was their top pick, and I believe this is the way it goes. Might be wrong, but this is the way it goes. Barcelona had 3 bids for Chelsea's Willian, the player. Is a right winger, and this is probably gonna make sense as I go on. But Chelsea went with Willian because they thought that Willian was a very good attacker, moving the ball forward on that right wing, and giving Messi the opportunity, giving Suarez the opportunity, and giving the rest of the team an opportunity for that attack. And they went ahead and they bid for him. 3 bids were a failure. They rejected all 3 of them. According to the Spanish reports, and basically they did nothing there. Nothing happened. Barcelona went ahead and just said, okay, maybe this is not. We're not gonna pay this guy. We're not gonna pay this much money for Willian. This might not be the pick that we want to go with. We're gonna move on. At 30 years old, Willian is up there in aging. I guess Barcelona wasn't going to pay 75 million. They were not going to go with that much money. They thought maybe it's time to look elsewhere, and Chelsea was giving them a hard time selling Willian. They don't want to let go of Willian. They don't want to let go of Hazard. They don't want to let go of Courtois. Those are the 3 guys that teams out there are looking at, and Real Madrid wants Hazard. But Florentino Perez just can't come to an agreement with Chelsea, and so there is just those are the 3 best players in Chelsea's team, arguably. But they all want to move. From there's reports that there's Willian wants to move, Hazard wants to move, Courtois want to move. They all want to move. They all want to go to these clubs, and they all want to play for these clubs. And Willian was willing to come to play in Barcelona, but after what happened with that deal is off. Here's another interesting topic and turn of events. Coutinho is Brazilian. He made way for Willian to come into Barcelona, and apparently Coutinho went ahead and I believe became a Portuguese citizen. That way, Barcelona can add a Brazilian or a South American player, and they would be allowed to do that because they're only allowed a certain number of players in their team, in their squad, that are from different continents. South America, Europe, you name it. And this would only open doors if Coutinho were to be a citizen, as a Portuguese citizen, and fix his papers, which he did, and he let the door open for Willian to come in and Barcelona be able to buy him. But that didn't work, and that was a failure with Chelsea not allowing Willian to leave. So big turn of events now. They have to turn to another person, another player, and guess who they're turning to? Malcolm. Malcolm is a young 20-year-old guy who is fresh, has the ability and the opportunity to show Barcelona that he has what it takes to be in this club. Now, whether he has it or not, it's only time will tell. This is where Barcelona turned to. This is where management turned to. This is where Bartomeu turned to this guy, to this kid. And he is about, I believe, 42. He's a 21-year-old. if I said 19 or 20. He was a 21-year-old, and have agreed 41 million euros for this young kid. Here's the thing. They hijacked him from Roma. Roma was about to buy this kid for 38 million. Barcelona comes in and boom, they snap this deal and they say, no, we're going to make a last minute bet and we're going to give you 41 million euros for him to come to Barcelona, to come to the Catalans. And what do? They hijack him. They hijack him, and it's the one who has the most money is going to be able to get a buy like this kid. It's a good deal. It's not a bad deal. Experience is what I'm worried about. We've already gone through this with many players, and Ousmane Dembele is a prime example as to a young kid who's coming off a younger squad, coming in from a different team, and doesn't have the experience that others have, like Coutinho, like Suarez, like Rakitic. They all have experience. They've all played, and they have everything to back it up. This kid is young. He's talented. Don't get me wrong. My only worry is, can he perform on the big stage with the big stars? Because Barcelona is a team that is expecting you to play at 100%, and they're expecting you to do all those nice little tricks you know how to do in the squad when game day comes. So I don't know exactly how good this of a deal is. I've seen some highlights, and as you can see, I'm showing you some highlights right now. He has footwork. He has scored. He has done a lot of things that have turned eyes and attention to this kid. Don't get me wrong. Now it's time to see what he can do. And this is where it all comes down to. What can this kid do, and what is it that he has that he can give Suarez, Messi, Coutinho, Rakitic, all the starters that advantage? Can he play like right wing Willian can, like in Chelsea? This also tells me that Barcelona really wants to go back to the 4-3-3 formation, because he is a right winger. They can go with a 4-4-2 formation. They can still go with that. They can still continue with that. But I believe ever since Neymar left, things haven't been the same. Neymar was their left wing. Now he's not there. Now they got to find somebody who's able to play that wing. Maybe he can play that wing. He can play that right wing. He can play that left wing. But he usually plays the right wing. He could play that right middle wing. And so we'll see what happens. This is just something that's barely happening right now. Can he be a wonder kid? Can he be the kid that gives a future to Barcelona? Because the academy is just not giving like it used to. It's not providing, it's not producing the same amount of talent that Messi went through, that Andres Iniesta went through, and all these wonderful Barcelona players that were in the past that used to be in the academy. They're not coming anymore. They're not there no more. They're not producing like the past players were producing. So now we're forced to go out and find somebody that can have that kind of talent and bring it to the club. And now the club's spending a little more than what they have to. And so we'll see what happens. This is all for now. I'll keep you updated as to what's going to happen with this kid. But for now, it's been hijacked. Roma are upset. I bet they are very upset. I heard a report, or I read a report that they are filing illegal action against Barcelona for this transaction that just happened, this transfer. I'll keep you posted if I hear anything. This is getting very interesting, and the transfers are always something to just keep an eye on, because it's a war between teams trying to grab and catch players that are real good. So Barcelona, maybe they got a good catch here, and they threw the hook out there in the pond, and they caught a very good player. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. We'll see. We'll have to find out through the season. For now, I'll catch you later. I sign off, and I will see you maybe next time. I'll do a video about the next transfer that happens. For now, I will catch you later. Take care now. Bye.